na Father's Day and as a Father's Month no eno ane wo mo no ko si se June bosome no ebe kwa we ye ne de ebe ko so celebrate your fathers no na friends no obi a wo ni June bia so yakoso as celebrate no esanse e wasi yakoso ane celebrate bi mo sre but wo mo nim de ebe wi asentia counselor it is an anope
ye no ase omo e wo mu June ye nya dey
ye celebrate wo mo
edu kai na yi hu film na ye dey
menyi me ho
birthday no ye dey ana yiye ni nti wetu ahyeda
ye tu sheda
o na mo yiye na ko ne sende
aboko
mo sie no
efunu birthday na enko amene
nyame mfa ne kra ensie na mombo abusua no ho ban eso ba kwa wo so na wan befia eye suman boni bi a esi ano e wo sunsun kwan ho enye eyi a yetimi etrase esre yenso se yi nso eye medical error yen correct yen fa no so spiritual attack papa anya hwa boni nya hwe bi okunu mu nkunu bi mu ni eduro a mon frère girl we boy anade e mobo ogiga gbedi na so oni meduro enye mefa na ka mka se mon fa no ho abeje nkran fa me empty too much
hwe ne ni mu ontumi nya hwe
empty bia no akonya ade ya grofo mon frère ade ise sa ya le e ba ni pakasa nketekni e friends
high fever
enye high fever broken heart me that so
boy na counselor Father's Day na ko saying
ekoyie mame pa na me fa akonya kese so enka say happy Father's Day of the year to Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwe, the lead pastor for Living Streams International. On the year father of this year. Say nkrofo boy nso bo say I to say award na ye no. Ye man be man pe an annual award
from the Father's Day.
Yes me enye Mother's Day.
But say dey bibia dey tie nyase.
Until almost started complaining you are awarding blah blah
so I won't be mama for.
There be.
Ade.
Yes board chairman akasa say yenye mama. Was there ye be mama na assembly na asem go so next year we'll run the interview that we do for men making fathers out of men. Ye be ama sustaining mothers out of girls.
Yeah.
So we are in meeting wo ho. Nti nyame adoma ye be sound but member ni nyina interview kwekubo nsam munyina na oni se kwekubo nsam wo mba so bia okromu a o ma 26.
Na so obi wo ma 50.
Okromu a.
Okromu a.
Oh wow, ye ntene nka de ma ye
me na bi a owu last year September o ma 31.
There were Emma saying
Emma 31.
Okay.
Emma na be 21.
Well, party asifo de one.
No, make us say also no na wo mma dodo na make us.
See they said the woman there asifo dey do.
But ne man so a
for the 50. E just o ma 50. But we dey o ma back 26. And you celebrate your nyina ye beto ye dwumadie no so happy Father's Day to
one other thing so ne say na dwumadie no and I say celebrate fathers no yet touching stories bia meme bi wo matimi abo mo homoden wo mo yere no mani wo mo kafo no mu wuye no wo bi ho no ma wo na dwene se won for ba bia won party ti sem bia onu ankasa hwe ne mabako bi ne ma 6 onu atimi hwe wo mo iti ya boy janu ma ba so
eya me ubisa me
wo de ya ma 17 na wo be ka sa
Debbie no Debbie me nji ntumu ti say de o yire wu nti no
won ware biem
wo be se o ware o yire saman na wo hwe nkwala no
yire saman wo se won party ti say wo de na me ka say
de o ka so party ti na say oba na owu ye no o tete na I mean no it's not that statement is not true
me say wo no e ma
say wo be ba ko hu Debbie that no munjai
then once he was over any ma.
It's not an encouraging thing that you lose your spouse and you decide to marry the ghost of your spouse because you don't want anybody to come and disturb your children. I mean, no, there are others who have taken the decision after the demise of their spouses and their children have become better because an empty house, like we're going to discuss today, absentees father, the effect they give to mothers and children. Like a name come out, Michelle. Well, and you say, me say, but so body that is so bia where you invest your child by there. Now I news item one so on your too much because our educational development is to make you feel say if you don't get a white collar job, you are not a burden for the nation. What you say? Yes, Kaletini, Jiji, when I said, yeah, why are there my money, yo? I don't see it. When a man loses the wife and take a decision that I won't marry again, I'll raise the children myself. I don't really, from where I sit, I don't really admire it. It's not a news to me. I mean, you've not done anything, because if you marry a woman and you lose her, prove to us that there's another woman who is available to enjoy you after the demise of your wife. So that obi ba no be warrior, obeka say, oyire die. Sana also ukunu wujawa. Ana wade nyo wuompo ujawa dia. Ma bema fu from wallow. Now, I mean, don't leave the space empty. Don't allow roof rats to use it. Let it be occupied. Cover it every time, because nyami ambo bema so no kwantana. And it's a celebration. He did so well after the loss of the wife and whatever. Well, I will not challenge those who take the duel. But if you're watching me and you've lost your wife, put one or two together and prove to us that you are a caring husband to any woman who comes your way as a husband. That the ghost of your wife will be happy and will be admiring and say, I'm in your bow. I baby our bay. And yes, I'm your summer uncle. Me to chama why. Me crummy would Janet. Twing domba. Emma feely. Sani a person summer and be back. Now me can't summer seminar and me best me far a quenya can say so. Anyone so. Now me celebrating Abrantia Bakubia or a solid ewu krumuha. And you no one can market for any deal with krumuha. Or no sooner ma more to the new for kakra, would you put a loss, but more mujiburu mujedi. Nene, Nami de Afiba, one can after.
Why?
A dear Yan said, "Did be our book until the me came in him so better."
Oh, go for you, better.
Oh, I told him.
Okay, and I made me one in Park.
I told him, says, plus size women will have value in our country. Yeah. It is Kofori who give plus size women value. And we need to give him the acknowledgement. Today happens to be the birthday of Seth Kakari. One and only Kofori. The drunkard who doesn't know how to drink. Every day drunk. And we say thank you to Joy Daddy for your support for Kofori. Kofori, happy birthday. Long life, prosperity, good health. You have a good heart. Kofori is a very good man. And I know if you know him, he's a good man. Kofori, Yami Shira. Why? Yami Shira.
And Timami, so I wish Salama to Razak, happy birthday. Lead producer. Ewo ye newsroom and ewo dinner with that. Yes, waji leave akodi birthday no. Wow. Minim so ko Tanzania wo say okwohin na akodi birthday. Baby afia Swasiga ko no onu so ko hobi. Okohobi. Nti e ho no okodi ni birthday. Afia wo ye de wo beba back. Na de one so okoka obeba but na watchi e na se na meka e bosumi ye ejanom da no. Ye bedi nkomo no e de afa ejanom elai so. Na anope ye be hwe eja oni fie. Ensunsanso a ede ebeto abofra anase emma ene eye maame obatan no eso se eje ni fie a ede ben hawo ena ede ba ede ben hira ede ben emfaso ena ede ba no pay ye be wie nkomo no na tese ye hunu eja ehun faso e wa setene mu ena afi ye wiase a ye ba counselor de di kan kra no ma mimisaw eja ehun won faso pa ema abofra bia.
Me da say last week, you know, wow, share ye India. Oba kai say ye defined a jahon faso. Na me sambo subio. Abrofre bia wasa si so no. Una me jaso e na obae. Unam enaso e na obae. For you to be alive and have blood flowing through your veins and have a name to be called, it means a father decided to release a sperm covered in a semen to meet an egg and bring you alive. So fathers are very important. Very important. I say very important. It's not to say fathers are important, so it makes mothers not important. But in this context of discussion and based on your question, fathers are important. And when you have your father, whether dead or alive, know that fathers are very important in the life of every child. And the last week, Mika said, a father is the one that names. A father is the only one that has the right to marry for you, receive marriage, and the father is the one who has the right to bury. So the three basic things in the life of every being is associated to fatherhood. And mothers, the value of a father, they will do everything to make sure that you are in the good books of your father. And the Bible says, time Isaac ni Rebecca te, Rebecca te say Isaac shia ne ba o se fata se on shira no. Okotie dwan ko ka kire de on se fata ne say who papa say o shia onu ha be ma no. O ji bi afi ho. Ye mate de o se on ko nyema no. I will do what your father wants your brother to do to get the blessing of your father for you. And the son told the mother, "Mommy, if daddy gets to know that I am not the one he's supposed to bless, because he can easily identify my brother from me, he will curse me." The mother said, "Let your father's curse come upon me." Hey, the father's blessing, regardless of who the father is, he could be tattered, he could be lost, he could be ugly, he could be smelling, he could be mad, he could be poor, he could be a fetish priest, he could be an armed robber, he could be an ex-president, he could be a current president. The blessing of a father is not as a result of what he has, it's as a result of being a father. It's mame ubisa me dia obi a wohwe me bia woni mu agya a woni mi ntena yie uti kromu ha utumi di 500 Ghana cedis ewo nails, utumi di 500 Ghana cedis ewo face, utumi ye makeup no atua makeup artist no 500, utumi ka won sa no na wo papa ti baby atakwa me dem bi otimu yenka se wo na se o show papa o ba eya dwin se wo tro wudin na wo tro se name no LUTTERODT pe kai se papa bi na kam koka papa bi ko tibusu e na amawa ba asase so enti wo bisa asasem na madum suko said the father is very 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 important in the life of the child. Remember the conversation. The father is important in the life of a child because I am a father to the children, not a father to my wife. Any woman who makes the husband a father loses the blessing of a womanhood. And anytime you look for fatherhood in your husband or the man in your life, you don't have blessings, but you have burdens. You don't get curses. There are three things I've come to know. There are blessings, there are burdens, and there are curses. Not a curse. If it's not a curse, then it's a blessing. But in my research, I realized that there are people that they will not be cursed. So you are not cursed, but you are a burden, and you carry burden. And whoever associates with you also becomes a burden. So some of you are not under the blessing of your father, and you are not under the curse of your father, but you are being burdened because of the emptiness of a father. A man watching me, baby, I will share me, and come on, ye wako wari obi ba na wonim ne papa nshira enia wade no so wako ji obi ba betna wo ho so na sofo bi na agire mu ama wa wonim ne papa due amanehu na obefam. You go through a lot of burden. Your business will not flourish, your health will not stand. Mesrew the importance of fatherhood. And yes, say you can be a major, but me say fathers are important to children.
Enti enti enense se eja efree abofra abrabom.
Me da say ye ka say absentee father ana an absent father. Empepi no ekodane nkomodie bi a ye nyante ase. Yesi obi ye absenta. Ye ko school na ya fa book. ye mark register bi say na say omo ya na omo
menya sure say wo ho
modern school mu nya wa hu
menini age ye kwota ye ma no ana ye kwogina ho hwe say omo
because na ye roll call because those times one be school a
ye hu
ye timi ko chill back to school chale yet me na ye boys yet me ko chill bi oba school we ready baba fie na wo papa who are you be hwiu ye hwiu ma feel so there's always a roll call and it gave us that feeling of belonging and gave us relationship in our class because my young kasa nim how to write the name of our fellows and writing the name of talkative my chance how to spell other names how to pronounce other names I feel my chance to know ourselves in the class obia because register near bar present out present said present madam oh it was nice
so nye sumobi
wo ji sumobi a e be gwa o can present out near stand up what is present out you can't be present and now come forward. Net there will soon you chow mama who feel it. I mean, our type of schooling that we went is what has kept us today. We don't react because the education we had from home and to school. So when we say somebody is absent, it is somebody who is not in a certain place.
Yeah.
A place has been set for the person and the person is not present. So if you are absent, it means you are not present. But there are two things. We are present and presence. I can't say what you His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana is absent in the studio, but his presence is here.
Nipa no ankasa de oni ha. Nanso ebia
nipa ban a oya no wo ha
ana unya atenka bi se nipa no
medase
owo ho
medase eti adwumara just
pon we kai ni makai we nim se ne papa ewu
ye kese
ya adwomo achina ye di 1 week
ke me ko 1 week me ko ye na kasa say ye competition e say tobi ko mami wu ye no eyi and say atwato ye atwa microphone bi maami nim no papa mu ewu na ye the competition aba ye na ye set agenda just for one na toilet na rent canopy na rent eyi we the papa yi we wu ye pa da wasum bi e say owo mana nkola na ye dachi a eya we yi ase ye fe enye bu aka na ka sorry bra osoro abofo eyi ni ekoi just for na make us say where do so be Canada sa Canada na wutu a ma ba gima de me don de car me da they see am say go chia yi ye point ye kwa chia yi ne de aka ne say scan number e bia watu na boys na fa mbrebe e say boys na what in chene ti omtu ye wa gadre pa papa makan cross so for na kasa makan ti eti ma ya akoka fra pa so papa wu the age that your father died 98. You don't need to cry. It gives you long life just for it means that you're going to live long because if your father live long and you take good care of yourself you will have long life. So congratulations, we'll come to the funeral. My condolences. Odibinim say there. Obinim ko kan condolence no kan say there. Conjitence. Obinim machia baby. Eti me din koma be ka say just Paul is not seated here. He is absent. But his presence is here. If you enter this building, the only picture you see on the wall is the owner of the company. Just Pond is on the wall. Every asset here, you feel Just Pond in it. So he is absent, but his presence is felt.
So anytime
you say a father is absent, it's not true.
And
illustration. A father can never be absent in the life of a child unless it is a deliberate attempt by the mother to create an absentee father in the life of a child.
Okay. Can say Counselor, menene wo ba no. Counselor, nya menene wo ho, enya menene tie. Your relationship no, enya dwuma biem.
That's all.
Na akwala no wo me ho, so oba tan na de abofra nam. Enti abofra ni di mechi. Na counselor eni mechi no, presence no e wo hin. Na present na eni ho no, ana absent na eni ho no. Enso ne de hin.
The presence of a father is the DNA in you.
Okay.
As you sit, your father's presence is having the interview with you.
Okay.
So your father cannot be absent in your life.
Okay.
Do you get it? So when we say he's an absentee father, it means that he is not in the place.
And so,
but his presence, once you use the word father, Father, the man is present. But our attempt to reduce the effect of the presence of the man, say ye bo humodin, say nkwala ni benim say papa ni niha, ye bo humodin, say ye maami ni be feel say papa ni niha. So na me ka say the effect of you, the woman, trying to create an absentee father in the life of the children and you, the woman, Kayo. When a woman says, I am broken, I don't know what to do to myself. Me de mean ninja. Bema oni wawo. Ayete say won kwa na wo kwa wo ye de. Me fe bi nhia da wo mabrabom. Now tie. I can be absent in your life, but I cannot be absent in the life of the children. So absentee fatherhood can aid twofold.
Okay.
And come on, you see, in the life of the children and mother. Because a woman doesn't need a father. A woman doesn't need a father. A woman will need a husband. It means you are a wife.
Yeah.
A woman will have to have communication with a baby daddy. Because as a matter of fact, a baby mama doesn't live with a baby daddy under the same roof. No cohabitation.
Obiati baby. Na me hu baby mama ni baby daddy bi omotibom.
Ese ni de enu ani che se ade na yefo. Ebusuan ge na ebusuanfo onim de ekọ. And again ni baby da.
Oh no.
And our boy ni baby da.
No, omo nyina ye kama obia ebia adwuma obia ye no nso ye kama pa anti.
Aso mo tebe.
Oba ni betimi.
E da ba ko be wu ni e be hu se obitwa e be kyo den.
Obia nim se enye ne yire no no.
Onene na. Da ba ko be wu nu obitwa ye be kyo ne den.
Idi kra maso.
Me da so. Enti se uni obiti na uni legitimacy or legality to keep the person around. Think.
Yeah.
If anything happens, you will be very, very, very hot. I want you to cry, you're dangerous.
Yeah.
Say, get me a bed down.
Mama, now I'm going to fear.
And you say, Mamma, and say, guess, yeah, babe. I'm bed down. I did see you now, oh, you leave early, I know. I can bring the key to the office area. I feel so weak. Then I feel so weak.
Say, Jumaneson.
I want you, your man, can you? And since you be a who sell buy, and since you be a who sell walk, now one of my phone bay. You have about 8:35 no about. No between them in the air TV, no straight. Now, mammy, Muson can be say, and Oka be chair, mammy, more. Mam, but your name for me, co. Abumo. You have the right to let your sex mate. Mother knows you are here for sex. You don't respect because she's not your mother-in-law. You don't have mother-in-law to be. Sa act cry dangerous. So a father is not needed in the life of a baby mama. A father is not needed in the life of a wife. A father is only needed in the life of a child. A deep talk. And Crawford, you perceive was sister. Well, another damn Crawford is here, no man position for Sister Dream Minister.
Ona asesa Crawford dream.
Yes, Sister Dream Minister Lutterodt. A son said, ye di yaw. And maybe the yaw aman kwale say, omo ja eni ho.
Okay, but say nipa ne ye present, say you feeling a presence, say you feeling no. Ye ban of physical la. And answer emotionally, dear Ben, how na ya deba emofrani titiru so.
And for how be amba, this a ye kreti, sa how no more.
Okay, me woba,
yeah,
best say 5-year-old.
But that's all.
Ama abofrani papa ni asetina ni mo na say your life mo.
Because me nya yire, so nim sa.
There be because una one person oni ni pa ne betina.
Me nya yire.
No, I'm saying say bia.
Only me woba.
Aha.
Akwani di fie num.
Yes.
wonya yiri o woni me wo ba akla ni di fie nu say question na be say
it can be maware na mwajai
enti ya wale ya jai a wonya yiri
ane wonya wo yiri
ex wife
wonso wonye kunu
me da so ex husband
na akwala no e wo maame ho me bisa se wo a woni ho no emfa nsunsanso bi ama abofra ne so
ensunsanso bi a o ka mi anka be me de bi ne den
ebi ne se ebi a abofra ehia se bema ebe wo ne nchen yewo eniema bi wo ho no mo a eja no mo eye a
ebi te se dem go bi din ebi ya ka kire mo enya ne kwena na yin fi ho
okay ebi ne se abofra ebi a na onyini onyini no na abofra wo me nchen so ye bema enko yo bampo dia enka efa no menstruation ene ne mebi se ne nufu bobo no metumi a kire no no ma kire ni yie menka se wontumi kire be ma de
ba so so why correction yenko ye
ni ma kire ni yie na counselor ye ja na abofra ne ye be ma onyini adru stage bi no enka hu be hia so bi se na Adams apple yi kura abai eno kura kire sen ensacho ya aba wo nipadua ne ho no de na kire de meka wate ase o sori anopa morning mo friend say morning there
morning glory
me dey minima de ko
na den na ka obi sa no enye morning devotion asem na
there bi
na den na
won say emofrat mema edru stage bi ana say mema sorry a ne bema no ebe pagya ni mu amana no say
na obi sa no morning erection na be so ka
no correct
where will be that there
me hu bi that
Yes, Ghana is behind the global world. It's a shame at your age. You've not seen an erected male organ in the morning before. It's a shame to this country. Educated girl who have not seen some before.
Counselor, enti na chese sa we no nyina no ka be ma ne wo ho a ejanko be trese bi a oni obi di agro na obe memu pija na mpo se wo hia oba no wo mpamu a se ne obe san chekere no ni nyina no ya de anka be ma ne kire a ebe boa sa ne me ne e ka ho asem se enti eja a woni ho no entumi mfastini to bi e ma abofra na bra
di kan utie ye preamble ni nkomo ye hia ase na you see an absentee father is the word absent is where you are needed at a place and you were not there. There are reasons why you are needed, but you were not there. And I'm saying, immediately there's an identification that Mami K miyawe jape. Remember that I can never be absent in your life. Keep that word. Eti dia okay. And abofrani ya bebenti. Esi ye chireno. Or your bampu anka meye. Your kwadufo kasa. It's a loose stock from any woman. A loose stock from any woman. Any man who can wake up and say, and I mean, po, obadia, menstruation, message, and the onion. Says who?
Men America. Aya.
Who to me, Garu Baba, Uruna say.
Fathers never bread deba.
They put to me, Garu Baba, Uruna say. That's what you put down for. What Jimmy are here? Say, Baba, wa wono, who Jarina, who do you run say? Oh, Runasia, Obama Bebrim, who are Jimmy are here? I say a sacrifice on any stone, be able to kuni by cha, and see a kufias as it was so. That you have taste and interest for your daughter.
And you're nepe, but
you have a mental problem.
So, be yes, I didn't.
You are sick. You should be sacrificed for the economy of Ghana to revive.
Hey.
Do me for home pass asem. Say, Oba ya wakon. Oyire ba ya wakon na normal.
Eno dey normal.
No, say oyire ba. Enya wo ba.
Hey, counselor.
Me yire ma oni omo ba awade ase. Ba ko wo mu no me fe pa.
Ntinka anya na nka ape.
Emi onyidu ba bi na me hwe na asumdie we ba. Na wale na kamere ho.
Sawo hu.
Very, very beautiful girl. A son said, me, what na? And from so be any Moja Flabi any. Na say, son of me, tea. Me ba be ye di 20. Na me huna na mbe ma jina Jimmy. Eti me kase, manike. En komo ya masha se ma she bibia se. Na me wie san komo yi pa ma en mati ase se. If you are complaining that because I don't have a daughter and I have a son, so I can't raise a son, you have a problem and not the father. So nyama akike nyina no, ye mu bi, ye ne ye maba no, ye ne ye kire wo menstruation. Mi nyinu, when I became a reproductive counselor in the year 2001, a lecturer of UNICEF lecturer, on my say, when it comes to teaching menstruation, you don't teach girls.
You teach wine.
You teach all.
Okay.
So as I walk, and now me chira dia humachi e was station for froso. I me chira man send a menstruation efi oba sebano. The lady was shocked that I can talk about the walls. Everybody saying because the lecture was given to me as a male among a group of female. So don't get that girls and teach them how to take care of themselves. Don't get that boys and say, me name say na bema sorry no pa, and I'm bema sorry no pa. Then I make a channel. Oba me mommy, my logo is standing and talking to original TV.
See her na nyame aduma na watch say na.
Ajafo, mo send message say mo buafu say ma man tem nti. Say no, me kire mo. Mo fa ncho mo wai. Mo nim bi omo ye. Enti na yambie line sama wa.
Wa.
Nyame adom free line. Say aye de be hye me. Baby ese o kasa agofo wo fi mu ntam je ne fifie tempa o ma kire fifie. Na be park ha car park ya. No mo na anya de pa ba nse o mo ni ji politics nse relationship ni nyina ka adwumadie no. But next week we just say all the questions you have you can drop it, but you can still call me direct if you feel a father is absent and is affecting the child on 0277 609 I'll teach you how to create the presence of the father in the house, even if you think he's absent. 0277 609 644 0277 609 644. Nyame shira mo nyina Dr. Siao, ye ma ya akokese pa, ye be chie yie no. Na nim se na ye chie yie. What you say? Ye da so.